Good day, traders. This is Master FX Shifu from the Universal Forex Dojo. Now, before we continue, let's take a quick look at this unique prop firm. We all know that trading with minimal capital can be a pain, especially when you want to take advantage of commodities or indices with those massive movements. So that's why we've partnered with Forex Prop Firm. So they fund up to $2 million with a profit split of up to 90%. That really caught our attention. So all you need to do is complete a challenge and verification stage and get started. Now the beauty with these guys is the objectives are actually achievable. So with 4 different capital options to choose from, there is also room for growth. So get on board, check out their dashboard and trading tools offered, and quickly accelerate your trading career. Now, another thing that caught our eye is an instant funding model that is available. So you basically skip 2 sections, then immediately get funded. This means you start making some gains from the get-go. So check them out on the link on the description below and read up on them. Let's take a look at what we've got for the day. Starting with yesterday's setup. We've got ECAD, which is eventually coming into our zone, and this is where now we have to take advantage. You have to wait for price to basically get into the 151828 zone, and then you have to place your buy stops in this area. So you will have to take advantage of this setup. I'm pretty confident about this one. And then again, we still do have something forming to the downside. So let's see how this one plays out first. And if it is invalidated, we will have something decent on the downside. And then gold. Gold is completely gone. It is still in the sensitive area, which I mentioned yesterday. So until we do have something significant, and I'm a bit worried about this candle, but until price actually does go below the zone here, we will have something along these lines, and then we'll pick basically this area over here and have a sell stop in this region over here. And if we refine it a bit further, we would have something along these lines. And of course, breaking this area over here. As I said, now this is a very, very sensitive area, so it's going to take a minute for price to eventually break below that properly and tank from there. So it is an interesting one to look at for the day, but we will be watching it and trying to take advantage of that. Let me just save this one as well. There we go. And then UCAD is also in our zone. So all buy stops should be set by now. And then we can watch what it does moving forward. And you, I don't see any clear structure here that I could follow. So we'll just keep a distance for now and stay out of it. GU eventually tanked. So those that actually did get into this setup, pretty good for you, 6-hour setup, because what happened was, now I think I mentioned this one yesterday, where price hit break even, and then the second sell stop was triggered on this candle over here and eventually tanked. So that was a pretty good one. Let me just mark it for future reference, and remove this candle over here, this tick over there. Moving forward, there is some structure happening to the upside, and there could be a potential in this candle here. And remember, I'm looking at the 15 now, so do bear in mind that you need to have at least watched this earlier in order for you to take advantage of this setup. And it will have a very tight stop, so just be aware of that. There we go. Go back to the hourly. Let's take a look at our flagship service, the Dojo Bootcamp. Now, this is a straight to the point practical teaching program that focuses only on what works, which constantly evolves and adapts to the nature of the global financial markets. Now, first of all, we firmly believe a trade should end one of four ways: small loss, break even, small win, or a big win. Let me repeat that: small loss, break even, small win, big win. And that's the reason we built this program and constantly update it. Now, in the bootcamp, we jump right into the way we trade and take advantage of the massive opportunities in the market. Our primary role is to get you to a point where you see the market from a completely different perspective and actually trade using these unique concepts as quickly and efficiently as possible. We show you a process-driven approach that will ensure you spend less time on the charts and more time being profitable. Let's take a look at what the bootcamp entails. We have normal housekeeping, where you see how we approach our trade ideas on a daily basis. We've got the general chat, where the students can share their thoughts and ideas. We've got the YouTube video analysis, where we share how we find our trade setups, which we post on our advanced Forex signals. We then have a breakdown of our trade management tool, which is a fantastic toolkit for the pro trader. We then have our bootcamp, which is where we've got our original one we started, which is very, very important and effective and the basis of all our trading. And as we keep adapting and finding new ways to improve, we add to the bootcamp. And you must understand that this is a continuous learning journey, and you must never underestimate that. And lastly, we've got the prop firm massacre, and this is where we'll be showcasing all the prop firms we pass and get on the books. Now, all our bootcamp students are welcome to join this journey and take advantage. Now, visit our website and get on board. GJ completely left us, so I can actually remove these. Those that did catch it at this angle over here, pretty good for you. Euro USD, I'm not sure I actually caught this one because it didn't reach the 50% fib level over here. So yeah, it didn't work out for me as well. So you can wait for it to come back into the zone again and tank from there, or just wait for another setup to form in this region. I need to remove this one. Okay, that we can keep, but I didn't save it. There we go. DJI hit our mark and basically went up 5R so far, which is pretty decent. So we'll just keep watching it and see how it plays out. And we do have another potential setup coming up from this area. So if price does tank down from here, we could have the very same trade going to the upside. So we did quite well on this setup. So you either hold and let it run, takes out, you should have been taking some partials. So we'll see how that works out. NZDJPY completely left us. It destroyed us. It was triggered on this candle over here, and then it didn't get to our 1R, literally turned by 0.7 and completely left us. So that was a loss that we took. Okay, Euro GBP also hit us. This one knocked us down. That was another hit that we took. For the day, we don't really have much happening on Euro GBP, so we'll just keep watching. And of course EA, which I started with. So this is what we have for the day so far, which is roughly gold, EA, UCAD, and the British pound, US dollar. And that's it on the free channel. Actually, let's just add one more. I'll be doing the rest for the premium guys, of course. So do get yourself one of those and see how that works out. This was a beautiful one, but I'll tell you where the error came. The error came here with this candle, because now I did get triggered here. The buy stop was triggered actually when price went beyond this point here, and then yeah, this candle force, it opened, didn't hit 1R, came back, kicked us out, and then left us again. So this was a loss that we took, which does happen. And those that did take it for the second time, it's pretty good for you. You should be sitting on a pretty decent R, 8R. So you should be doing good. So now you're just waiting for the second setup to trigger, which is around this area, and of course price to tank from there. So we'll be watching it as well. And US 30 eventually came down, triggered the buy stop over here, and then yeah, it didn't go well as well. 0.5 came back down, kicked us out of the trade here. And of course whoever got into the second entry over here should be doing quite well. But yeah, we were definitely knocked out of that one. And that was it for the day. Let's see how today's setups play out. And remember, risk management is key. Take advantage of your wins, and do not let your losses discourage you. Happy trading, guys.